Good morning, everybody. It's such a treat to be with you, sort of, here at Christ Church. And I want to tell you some things you might not know. Christ Church is the birthplace of Met Men, actually. Many, many years ago, back in the late 70s, at a time of civic unrest and injustice, it was Christ Church that stepped up, along with some other parishes and congregations, particularly in the downtown area. And before you knew it, Met Men was born, the Community Kitchen was born, the Interfaith Homeless Network, which became Family Promise, was born. And maybe some of you Christ Church parishioners have been there long enough to remember the AIDS hospice behind your parish, which was one of the lucky ones to work its way out of a job. We're not quite that smart, but we're still doing it. And it's because of the faithfulness and, frankly, the financial support of Christ Church and those of you in the pews and other churches throughout our region that Met Men's able to do what that we do. As you know, we're not a United Way agency. We never have been, likely never will be. We dabbled in some federal and state funding at the height of the pandemic. It worked out well, but that's really not what we're missioned to do, because what we're missioned to do is what you also are called to do, which is to serve the poor and to be responsive and mindful of the needs of others. And I'll tell you, your community needs you now like never before. And not only that, but your community needs the example of faithful support that you set. If only others would emulate your generosity, I may not have to ask anybody for money. But it's because of your generosity that people's lives are made stable, that moms and children have homes to go to, that those who have become homeless, particularly during this pandemic, have a hotel shelter to go to. And you know what? Like I always say, there is an eviction crisis. It is real. It's its own pandemic. But you know, nothing stops an eviction like a check. And that's where we stand in the gap. And we're able to do that because you stand in that gap with us and because you care. You bet we need your money. You bet it makes a difference to some of the most wonderful people you'll never meet. That we cherish and we covet your encouragement and your prayers. And we look forward to the time in January when we can open our doors again and begin to welcome our guests back in. We've been serving virtually now for almost 2 years. And we yearn to fling wide the portals and bring the folks back in. And when we do, I hope that many, many, many of you at Christ Church will at least come visit this dream come true that we've created here. More than that, there's an opportunity to serve here and to meet some of those people that your support makes happen. So I thank you for being who you are, for your prayers, for the example you set, and for holding the cultural memory of our beginnings. Come be part of our future too. Thank you.